What's up everyone, I'm Josh Langman and welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually, this is our first time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Builders episode. So, yeah, this is actually pretty interesting. So I'm just starting to build this deck and really how dangerous this deck is. It's probably the #1 deck right now, but unfortunately not budget friendly at all. But it's a really cool deck, and I think you guys will really like it. Unfortunately, this is not my deck. This is actually Juan. So Juan, say hi.
What's up?
Juan is here, obviously, and he's going to go ahead and explain this deck builders episode for you guys, because obviously, who's the expert in Yu-Gi-Oh? Definitely not me. That would definitely be Juan, and we're going to go ahead and explain to you guys right here what this is here. This is obviously the extra deck, and we got the main deck with the trump card right here. This baby here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and leave that too long. Here you go. Explain away, my friend. Explain away. Explain away this FTK deck. If you guys want to know the difference between FTK and OTK, OTK is one turn kill, which can happen during any time of the game. And FTK is on your first time you can attack. So if you go second, you attack, that's your first turn. Or if you go first, it'd be your second turn for your attack, which means first turn kill, FTK.
Yep.
This is an FTK deck. So it's the highest grade you can get. Oh, by the way, this deck is not affected by Link Summonings, which is coming out here soon. So if you guys are wondering, oh, I'm going to hate Yu-Gi-Oh! Not play it anymore because it screws up my deck. Well, not necessarily this deck, because it doesn't screw around with any of the rules, because this is old school. So Juan, take over.
Okay, first of all, you're going to be dealing with is a top 2 world powerful deck in tournaments, and Blue Eyes is right in the top dogs in second place. So you're gonna need 3 Blue Eyes alternatives. It allows you to special summon the Blue Eyes alternative dragons by having the Blue Eyes right from your hand. You show it to your hand from your opponents, then you bring out alternative right in front in the field automatically. Very powerful, very dangerous. Oh yeah, and guess what? Blue Eyes alternative is become a Blue Eyes White Dragon right off the bat. The main source, the main power source in your deck that everybody will be scared of is Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Reason why? Not only because he's a ritual and he's dark and his attack is very high, it's 4,000. Can't see well, but let me show it to you real quick. Yeah, 4,000 attack and 0 defense. That is the first time ever I've ever seen a ritual type that strong. And he is even more stronger and dangerous because, I'll tell you, magic and traps and effects will not destroy it, nor can I be targeted by magic traps and effects. And if it attacks your opponent's monster's defense, guess what? It does battle damage to your opponent's life points times 2. Yeah. So if your opponent's monster is like, let's just say 0, you attack it, that's 4,000. Then times 2 it, that's game over, because they already automatically lost the duel. And I go with Dragon Spirit of White because why? It helps out balance out the deck, because I try to reduce it. Added 3 it gets a little clunky. And also these guys allows you to, once you special summon them, if from the graveyard or from your deck, even in the hand, it will actually banish a spell or trap card from your opponent's side of the field, which will make him scared. And also it automatically helps you out on your when it's on your opponent's turn or your turn to bring out a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand to the field. So you can keep bringing him back from the grave all the time. So if you need some stopping power and you need something to wipe out the field on your opponent's side, well, guess what? Deep Eyes White Dragon. When a Blue Eyes has been destroyed by battle or card effect, guess what? You can special summon him right off from your hand to the field. And even though his attack is 0, he does a lot of damage. First of all, for his second effect. His first effect just allows you to bring him out. Second effect, for every dragon types with different names in your graveyard, it does 600 damage times for each dragons that are in your graveyard. Then his third effects kick in. That when, if you have let's just say if you have Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon in your graveyard, and he's 4,000, Well, guess what? That Blue Eyes Chaos Dragon's attack points goes directly towards this guy. And his attack will be 4,000 as well, or 3,000 like a Blue Eyes. Then his fourth effect, when he gets destroyed in battle or by card effect, and he's sent to the graveyard, all monster on your opponent's side of the field is destroyed. Automatically is destroyed. Okay, then you're gonna need ritual types. You need Mage with 1,000 hands. It allows you to do, what it does is allows you to bring out, allows you to pick a ritual card or a ritual monster. If you have a ritual monster like Blue Eyes Chaos in your hand, you just need a ritual card. If you have a ritual card, then you just need a ritual monster. It goes back and forth either way. But for this one, let's just say even if you don't have a ritual, if you don't have neither of them in your hand, start out with the ritual card. Much easier, a lot faster, because you're always going to get Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon a lot quicker. And I'll tell you why. I'll show you why and the reason was. And you need 3 Sage of Eyes of Blue. What it does, like to say, if you have him in the field and you activate his effect and he's effect type, after you're done using it, send one of them to your hand to the graveyard. You bring out a Blue Eyes from your deck to the field automatically. It doesn't matter who it is, as long as it's not Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. Also, when it's summoned in the field in attack mode, you can bring out a tuner type anyway. Anyhow, there's a lot of combination for this one. You need this one in your deck. It helps out support. And then you need 3 of the White Stone Ancient. Highly recommended, because during the end of your turn, it brings you a Blue Eyes straight up from your deck to the field. And when it's in your next turn, you could remove it from play and bring out a Blue Eyes from your deck, from your graveyard to your hand automatically. You only need 1 card, White Stone Event Legend. It allows you it brings out Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your hand, which is okay card, which is highly recommended. But only recommend just 1. You don't need 3 or 2. It gets clunky up your deck. 3 trade-ins, because it allows you to discard level 8 and you draw 2 cards. Helps out. And then here's these cards. Melody of the Awakening Dragon. This is the one card that one was telling you. With the combination of, it allows you to bring out a Blue Eyes White Dragon and Blue Eyes Chaos. For this combination, if you have Meiju with Meijus with 1,000 hands and Melody of Awakening Dragon, well, guess what? You can bring out your Chaos and a Blue Eyes with a ritual. You made the combination right off the bat. You just need this Meiju to focus on a spell card, and you bring out these guys. If you had this one and Meiju and both of them together in your hand, you bring out these 2 and you will get your Blue Eyes Chaos right off the bat. Simple as that. You don't need to worry about it. And having those cards, it makes a huge combination. It makes your own deck a bit more scary for your opponent to actually rethink about the fast way to take it down. And guess what? It's not going to help out. It's just making it worse. Return of the Dragon Lords is basically like a Monster Reborn buff for dragons for level 7 or 8 type dragons. But not only that, it's also a protection for your dragons, because it has a second effect. When it's sent to the graveyard and you got a dragon type in your field, it's getting attacked from battle or card effects. Guess what? Banish it, remove it from play, and your dragon is safe. And that is the main thing that will scare your opponents. Your ritual card, Chaos Form, this will allows you to allows you to send Blue Eyes from your graveyard, or if you have a Blue Eyes White Dragon in your graveyard, remove it from play, you bring forth Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon. That's perfect for your Meiju of 1,000 hands. If you don't have a Blue Eyes in your hand. If you have Blue Eyes in your hand or field. Now, if you don't have a Blue Eyes in your hand, I recommend to bring out Advanced Ritual Art. What it does, it allows you to send a Blue Eyes White Dragon from your deck to your graveyard automatically without even needing a Chaos Swarm. Chaos Swarm is a backup. Having these 4 cards backs up each other up. If your opponent tries to take your Blue Eyes Chaos back to your hand, well, guess what? You got other ways of bringing them back. And then if you need some extra good defense, extra offense to destroy your spell and trap cards from your opponent's zones, Twin Twisters, you need 2. You can go up to 3 if you want to. But because you had the Blue Eyes, you had Dragon Spirit White, you don't really need it. Having these 2, banishing them, plus Twin Twisters, that is like 2, 4, and 6. That's 6 spell cards that's going to be wiped away off from your opponent's field. It will be a devastation. Your opponent will have a hard time trying to take it down, and to protect themselves too. They will be scared on that part. Silver Cries is another like a Monster Reborn, but for Dragons types, only normal types. Oh yeah, and just to let you know, just a tip, in case you didn't know about the Blue Eyes Dragon Spirit of White. Dragon Spirit White is considered a normal type from the hand and graveyard. And when you use Silver Cry, guess what? You can bring this guy out, banish a card, banish a spell or trap card. It will just gonna keep on going, just keep on bringing it back. That's why I said bring only limited 2. And then if you really if you're really doing good on your field, and if you need more monster to back up, Soul Charge. You can bring out as many monster from your graveyard back to the field, as many as you want. But it costs you 1,000 life points for each one. Risky card, but if you're doing well on your field and you're way above your opponent's field, you got the advantage. Card of Concealance allows you to bring out draw 2 cards by sending a tuner type, like Whitestone Legend or Whitestone of Ancient Arts, White, and so on. I mean, this one will actually helps out. As long as the tuner is a dragon type, you could be able to draw a card, and that will help you out. Polymerization, you only need just 1. You can have Polymerization or Dragon Mirror. I prefer Polymerization because I'm always more of, I don't like banishing my dragons. I'm not the banishing type. I like them on my graveyard at all times.
Pretty much it's a safeguard deck. Instead of hurting yourself, you're making it so you can always come back.
Majesty of the Eyes of Blue will stop your opponent's attack or your attack, and it allows you to send a Blue Eyes from your deck or hand to the graveyard, and it will just stop them, and it will help out with the combination. Like I said, with this combination of having this Majesty of Eyes of Blue and focusing on this one, well, guess what? It helps out. Not only that, you get Blue Eyes. If it depends, if you have a ritual card, then that will actually, then you best off just get Blue Eyes out to the graveyard. These three right here are perfect combos to help out your deck. Just to bring forth Blue Eyes Chaos or fusions of any kind. And I will bring up about the fusion real shortly. So this is a great combo. And also Rekeki destroys all monsters in an opponent's side of the field completely. It will wipe them out. There's not much to explain. It just says it right there.
Is that the limited card, or is it? I think it's on the limited list, right?
It's limited to 1.
Yep. Okay.
Curse of Anubis. Why 2? Oh, because if you have Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon out in the field, or before you bring it out in the field, Curse of Anubis allows you to turn all monsters that has effect types. They are in attack mode, goes to defense, and guess what? They're all 0. Their defense is 0. And once you have Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon out in the field, 1 turn, KO. 1 turn.
OTK.
And then you got another track card that is called Storm Mirror Force. What it does, when the opponent's monster declares an attack, return all attack position monster in your opponent's control to the hand. That makes it not only a monster that comes from the hand, but also every fusion, synchros, XYZ, go back to their extra deck. Screws them over. Now they have nothing to do but to actually defend. So yeah, this is my main deck.
Ooh,
Very scary.
How many cards in that main deck anyways?
Around 45, I believe. But you could go down lower to 40 if you want to. But I only go to a certain amount because since I got since I got spell cards that allows me to draw, and I don't have to worry about it because I keep bringing blue eyes right off the bat.
I'll go ahead and kind of read that. Go ahead and explain their extra deck if you want.
Okay. And then for my extra deck, I always have some XYZ, but I've tried to limit it down to XYZ because they're okay. They're good cards. For this, like Galaxy Crisp Dragon helps out a combo with Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Dragon. What they do is actually, well, first his effect allows me to turn one of my opponent's monster from their side of the field to become my monster, and not only that, they become a Galaxy Eye Crisp Dragon, and same attack, same defense, 3,500, and my opponent's monster will become 3,500, and they only by the effect, only those two can attack. But there's a second effect. When you bring forth, you could be able to special summon the Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Proton Dragon, and his attack is 4,000. A second card that is equal to Blue Eyes Chaos.
46 in your main deck.
Oh, 46, okay.
46.
Okay. And that will actually help out.
You might have accidentally missed a couple. You may not have any implement yet.
Nah, don't worry.
I might have stole a couple cards from you.
Not really. Well, what this card does is like if you have material types, it's gonna allows you to bring out. It just makes you. Let's see. It just allows you to attack again, basically. It's a great card. And then you got number 07 Galaxy Eyes. Just to let you guys know, there's different types of Galaxy Eyes you can have in your decks. There's so many varieties of different versions that can really can do some devastating moves that can negate your opponent's monster's effect, destroys their spell and traps, and so on. There is so many supports for Galaxy Eyes, and helping out Blue Eyes makes it better. So I highly recommend it. This is gonna be, in a way, when it comes to extra decks, it's gonna be however it fits for you. But for Blue Eyes, I recommend just go down to like at least limited to around 4 or 3 XYZs. And also just to let you know, because the Link Summoning is coming up, you don't barely need any of these XYZ as much, because Blue Eyes Chaos is right off the bat. Be summoned out in the field, and you'd be wiping out the fields really quick. I rarely use them, but then again, I always have them as backup just in case. And also, once we turn to the battle phase, at the start of the battle phase, attach one of this card, negates the effect of all other face-up monsters currently on the field, and the defense and also their attacks and defense become their original attack and defense. And once you battle them, you gain 1,000 attack points, which is a really good card. It negates the effects. Now then, for this one, number 38, Hope Hegering Dragon Titanic Galaxy. What he does is very good. I love this card a lot more because you're going to deal with a lot of competitive players who are going to rely on spell cards. So, for this guy, it allows you to activate its effect once the opponent activates a spell card or effect monster. Guess what? It's going to be negated and it becomes a material to this guy. And he becomes even stronger. Now for fusions. Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon and Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon. And here's a little tip. The reason why I got one polymerization because it's only for this guy. Neo's Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon, which I rarely use as much. But Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, I use him a lot because I don't even need polymerization because his effect says that as long as I had 2 Blue Eyes White Dragons out on the field, I can fusion summon it right off the bat without a polymerization. And it cannot be destroyed in battle and can attack twice. If an opponent's monster is in defense mode, has the effect that says it cannot be destroyed in battle, well guess what? His effect says that if a monster wasn't destroyed in battle, it will be destroyed by his effect. Right off the bat. For synchros, you highly recommend to have Blue Eye Spirit Dragon. Highly recommend. If your opponent's gonna bring out a monster out from the graveyard, it's gonna negate it. After that, it has a second effect, where it allows you to bring out light type dragons to your from your extra deck to the field in defense position. And I highly recommend just get these guys out. The Azure Eyes Silver Dragons. Once they're out on the field, for one turn, magic, traps, and effects cannot be targeted to any dragons, and that cannot be destroyed, if I say it, or destroyed by the card effects. So for that, because of this, just to let you know, when he's in the graveyard at the end of your turn or your opponent's turn, when you activate his effect to special summon a dragon, this one would negate it. It would not be destroyed. So you're safe. And at the next turn, you bring out a normal type dragon, normal type monster out from your deck to the field, like Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon and Blue Eyes White Dragon, right off the bat. You're gonna do more damage. Sorry about that. One Stardust Spark Dragon. It would protect your monster, so that if they're going to be going to get attacked by card effects or something, well, guess what? It will protect them. It's a shield. Black Rose Moonlight Dragon. What it does, it negates if this one is a special summon or a level 5 or higher monster. It's special summon to your opponent's side of the field. Target one special summon monster in your opponent's control. Return that target to the hand. You can only use this effect from Black Rose Moonlight Dragons once per turn. It's just going to keep returning them back to the hand. Every special summon is going to be negated and goes back. Now here's another card that's going to cost your life points. It is Mitchell the Arc Light Swarm. I never liked Light Swarm type decks. They're really annoying. But for this guy, you pay 1,000 and then target one card in the field, banish that card from play, and then it's destroyed. You could target any number of other Light Swarm monster in your graveyard, shuffle them into your deck. But really, the first effect really counts because it allows you to target. You pay 1,000, you target one card, and you banish that target right off the bat. It makes it scary. Now this one is a broken card. Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. This one is the most highly recommended, even though it's the most expensive one out of all.
That's most expensive?
He's $50.
He's 50?
Yes, he's $50.
That was Neo Chaos Max Dragon.
No.
Oh gosh.
He's $50.
Wow.
He's $50 right now. I think they're gonna raise up the price. I don't know. I haven't checked on it. This guy, this is the reason why I'm saying that he is expensive. When he is up in the field, guess what? His attack will increase equal to, let's just say he faced against Blue Eyes Chaos White Dragon. Well, guess what? His 4,000 attack goes to his attack. That makes it 4, 5, 6, 7,000 attack points right off the bat. And that Blue Eyes will be destroyed because of his. And if the opponent's trying to activate a card effect, it's going to be negated once per turn. And then it's just going to keep on doing it over and over. There is no limit. to it. This card is broken, and everybody use it in the tournament. So yeah, this is all there is for Blue Eyes. I'm not gonna do side decks because side decks are basically on your own ways of how you want to use your deck in tournament matches. So yeah, that's the power of Blue Eyes.
Man, that's a lot of information going there, guys. I don't know. It's one non-budget friendly deck right there. Not to mention, you also threw in that gold Blue Eyes card from the movie packs.
I just want to.
Yeah, but and golly, Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes. Like I said, you might not have a couple cards in your deck anymore. I'm just joking. Anyways, guys, that is all we have for now. Like I said, this will probably go back. Actually, I think I'm going to throw this up tonight. Yeah. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. We will have much, much more content for you here in the future on both Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, I'm Josh Shelley. I'm your host, Juan
Phoenix
Mendoza. Anyways, yeah. As always, thank you guys so much for your support on our videos, and we will see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.